All right, guys. So welcome to How to Become Money Intensive. Our fifth time going through the workbook. How does it get any more magical than this? And I am going to do it a little bit different today. I'm going to just talk briefly about chapter 5. It's also a very brief chapter. Then we're going to go through the questions. Then I just have a thing I have to look at online at 10 a.m. I'm not ending the call at 10 or anything, but I just need to take a couple minutes and check it out. And then I've got a few more things that I've got to share with you guys after. But I do want to talk about the call briefly, and then we will. Okay, let's talk about. Oh, cool. So Julie facilitated a bars facilitator class intro based on the book Money Isn't the Problem, You Are. Oh my God, that's so awesome, Julie. Yay, you. How does it get any better? Ooh, I love that book. I love that book. I think it was like maybe 2013 or something, and they Access did kind of this promo thing, and anybody who was a facilitator, probably a bars facilitator, also could do an evening class or a short class on it. And I did it too, and I just loved it. So that's awesome, Julie. Yay, you. Yay. Okay, so chapter 5, guys, if you haven't read it, again, I do suggest reading the chapters, each, like every 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to read one chapter. So it's quite simple, especially chapter 5, because it's very, very short. Some of them are a little bit longer, but chapter 5 is super short. And I have to tell you, I mean, this, when I read chapter 5, I've probably read chapter 5, I don't know, 25 times in the years. But this time when I read chapter 5, I really perceived that I got it. Like I actually got it. So, and probably in the next 10 times, I'll be like, I really get it now. Because I know we get it at different levels. But let's just take a look at this. So this is the question, what does money look like to you? And one of the students says, green, gold, and silver. And Raz says, so it has color, it has conformity, it has solidity. Is that the truth of it? No, money's just energy. That is all it is. The form that it takes in the physical universe, you have made as a significance and a solidity, and around it, do you create a solidity of your own world, which creates a disability to have it. If it is only gold or silver that you see, then you better have lots of gold chains around your neck. If it's green, you wear green clothes. Do you have money? No. So it is that you must see money not as a form, but as an awareness of energy, because this is the lightness from which you can create the totality of it in abundance. So for me, I mean, I kind of looked back, I've been keeping all of my papers since we've been doing this, and I looked back, and I would say 90% of my responses when we ask, what does it look like, there is a solidity. I am actually visually like it's like, paper, or in here in Canada, lots of the notes now are kind of this plastic type stuff. So it's the solidity of it. And it's like when I read that just last week, I was like, oh, so money, like when we talk about being money, we be money, like we be it. So when we have that awareness of it, that it's not solid, that yes, sometimes it's solid. Sometimes when we go to the grocery store, we do need some form of payment. But even look at it now, like when you make a payment online, there's no solidity to it. It's just energy. Like there, we're often, that's all we're doing is moving money from one account to the other. Especially now, because there's very little, I shouldn't say very little cash, but a lot of stuff. When I think of when I started my business years ago to now, the amount of cash that I receive for payments, mostly because most of my stuff is done online, is hugely different. So it doesn't have that anyway. So if we define it as that solidity, then we're actually going to judge ourselves unless we receive it as that solidity. So we're not acknowledging when we're receiving it in all the other ways. I mean, if you saw those pictures of Rasput's vacation, how much money was in there, right? How much receiving was in there? If you look at the expressions on her or her daughters, her husband's too, like if you just be present with that, look at your own life when you were doing something awesome, when Julie was facilitating the class. There was money everywhere there. Yes, there was also the solidity of the payment that was, given, but there was also her being more of her while she was doing it. There was also the points of views that were being released by the participants and all of it rippling out. Like, so if we stop seeing money as just that paper bill or plastic or coin, then how many more ways can money show up? Yeah, and how much more can we be money? Okay, so with that, let's go do the questions. And then again, I'm just going to take a couple moments to check something online about 10 a.m. And then I've got something else I want to talk about just briefly. So let's run the usual clearings. And just take a moment and be present with your sweet body. Hi, sweet body. Might even want to thank it for the money that it bees. And just expand out into all of you as the infinite being you truly be. Expanding farther and farther and farther and farther. And then even farther than that. Yeah. So what energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the aggressive presence that you truly be? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to have total clarity and ease with all of this for all eternity? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the aggressive presence that you truly be, with total ease and joy and glory? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to have total ease and clarity with all of this for all eternity? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the aggressive presence that you truly be? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to have total ease and clarity with all of this for all eternity? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the aggressive presence that you truly be? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to have total ease and clarity with all of this for all eternity? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to be the aggressive presence that you truly be? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness can you and your body be to have total ease and clarity with all of this for all eternity? Anything that doesn't allow that to show up as if by magic, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Number 1, what is money? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What is money? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. What is money? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What does money mean to you? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. What does money mean to you? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What does money mean to you? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. What emotion do you have when you think of money? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What emotion do you have when you think of money? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What emotion do you have when you think of money? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. What does money feel like to you? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What does money feel like to you? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What does money feel like to you? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What does money look like to you? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. What does money look like to you? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreated all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Truth, what does money look like to you? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. What does money taste like to you? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreated all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What does money taste like to you? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreated all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. What does money taste like to you? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. When you see money coming toward you, from what direction do you feel it coming? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreated all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. When you see money coming toward you, from what direction do you feel it coming? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreated all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. When you see money coming toward you, from what direction do you feel it coming? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreated all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. In relationship to money, do you feel you have more money than you need or less than you need? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. In relationship to money, do you feel you have more than you need or less than you need? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. In relationship to money, do you feel you have more than you need or less than you need? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. In relationship to money, when you close your eyes, what color is it and how many dimensions does it have? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. In relationship to money, when you close your eyes, what color is it and how many dimensions does it have? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. In relationship to money, when you close your eyes, what color is it and how many dimensions does it have? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate it all and return it to sender with consciousness. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. In relationship to money, what is easier, inflow or outflow? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. In relationship to money, what is easier, inflow or outflow? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. In relationship to money, what is easier, inflow or outflow? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. What is your worst problem with money? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. What is your worst problem with money? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. What is your worst problem with money? Everything that is, we destroy and uncreate at all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys and beyonds. There's just one response to this one. Which do you have more of, money or debt? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. In relationship to money, to have an abundance of money in your life, what would be a solution to your current financial situation? Everything that is, we just start uncreated all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. In relationship to money, to have an abundance of money in your life, what would be a solution to your current financial situation? Everything that is, we just start uncreated all times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pot, pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. In relationship to money, to have an abundance of money in your life, what would be a solution to your current financial situation? Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Interesting point of view, we have that point of view. Okay, so I'm just going to take about maybe 4 minutes and just go and do this thing online. And I'm just going to mute my thing. So if you guys want, I mean, you can do whatever you'd like. But if you're like, I don't have anything to do, Glennies, you could just relook at all of your responses and just keep interesting point of viewing for the entire time to if there's any of them that still have charge or any others that have maybe popped up or anything that's come to mind with what you've talked about. Maybe there's a, past expenditure or something. So I'll let you guys do something for a moment. I will be back very quickly, although you will continue to see me. All right, I am back, guys. Okay, cool. So Raspi had wrote earlier, this is something I really got on my holiday. They got so many gifts from Disney, and one day when they went back to the hotel, there was a big, it was full of presents for us. Mickey Mouse to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, which was happening while we were there, and calculated the amount, it was over $150. How does it get any better than that? Truly, how does it get any better than that? Yay. And Jody says, well, here's a cool change. My solution to money situation is to be a badass co-creator, and money wants to come play with me. Yay, Jody. I love it. I love it. How does it get any better than that? Awesome. Cool. Okay, so the other thing that I just wanted to share with you guys, and then we'll do a money energy pull for the energy exercise this week, is this. It's kind of funny, and yet to me it was really a step forward for me. So last month, about 6 weeks ago, I went into Chatters, which is a hair place, and bought a couple things, and I picked up this small travel mousse, and it was on sale, and it was regular like $18, which to me is quite high, and I know lots of times with travel stuff they make it higher or whatever, but it was on sale, so it was $10. So I was like, yeah, that feels yummy. And then when she rang it through, because I had a couple other things, I noticed, the awareness was there that something wasn't right, but I wasn't fully present with it. Anyway, when I got home and took it out of the bag, I looked and they didn't honor the discount. So I paid, the full price, the $10 more, which normally I would just throw the receipt out and just be, just probably interesting point of view myself or something. I mean, it really was insignificant in a sense, except I didn't throw the receipt, I kept it. And then I been to the mall, that mall where that Chatters is, like 4 times. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't realize I had the I had my computer on mute. Anyway, so I've been there like 4 times and never taken it back. And anyway, yesterday we were going to the mall and I thought of it. I thought of the mousse. I thought of the receipt. And I was like, oh no, it's heavy to take it back. And I had like all of this bullshit in my head about it. And I was like, I knew that I was lying to myself. I knew it wasn't heavy. And I was like, okay, so like, what is this resistance? And so I just kind of looked at it for myself in terms of like, it's been 6 weeks. What if they say no? What, I'm making a big deal about $10? Like, I mean, it was ridiculous. And because of that ridiculous, I'm like, I'm fucking taking it back. I'm going to walk in there and I am going to see, if they, and how much can I receive from this? Like, not taking it back even about the money, but it was just to get over the fucking ridiculousness of the crazy in my head. And so walked in there and I was, just told them what had occurred. And there was not even a question from them. They were like, oh, here, let's just get you your money back. And we're so sorry about that. And it was just, oh my God, the crazy that I had about it and the resistance. And of course, it's never about that. that's everything in our life, right? It's like, how much don't I say what I would like to say or ask for what I would like in every area of my life? So it was like, no, I'm doing this and I'm going to just clear the crazy. And really, it's something quite easy to play with. Like, it wasn't life or death. It was just an ask and to see what occurred. And they had no point of view in their world whatsoever. And even if they would have, it didn't matter. But what I was telling myself, earlier, it's like, oh no, it doesn't feel light. And I was like, no, you're just all of your points of views are adding to that heaviness. So I was like, I am blowing this out of the water. And yeah, so anyway, I'm $10 richer in that form. And I'm so much more aware of the stories that I tell myself about receiving, because that's what it really all boils down to. And so I just thought, I might share that in case any of you have your own crazy about those things. Or we justify, well, it's only $10. Like, man, it's going to cost me more than that in gas to go back. All of those things. So anyway, I just had to share that piece. Awesome. Okay, let us... do, yeah, Jody, right? Like, it's all that stuff. And if we pay attention to that resistance, because I know for myself, a lot of times, at least in the past, and sometimes still, I would ignore that resistance, or I would take that resistance as a, like, I shouldn't do it. That's how I would read it. It's like, oh, well, it's heavy. It's like, no, it's resistance. I'm not willing to receive whatever they might be mad at it. They might be upset. They might say I'm ridiculous. They might tell me they've got a policy that says they don't have to. Like, they might even tell me I put the sale sticker on there. I had to be willing to receive it all to walk in and do that. And I had to, yeah. So everywhere that you haven't been willing to receive everything that is possible for you, will you destroy and uncreate it all, return to center with consciousness, right, wrong, good, bad, online, POD, shorts, boys, and beyonds, and all of the resistance that you've been calling heavy and not taking action on, will you destroy and uncreate all that and return it to center with consciousness? Right, wrong, good, bad, online, POD, shorts, boys, beyonds. It's actually one of the radio shows I'm going to do. I'm doing up 3 this week. So if anybody has suggestions, you can email me or Facebook me or something. And I know I've got some on Facebook. People have posted already, but I'm doing some up so they're pre-recorded for the trip. And one of them is about the tools that we use against ourselves. And I would say this is the number one tool that I see people use against themselves. Oh, it's heavy. And there's no other question, which means it matches my points of view, so I don't have to choose it, which, hey, I've done it. I've been there, almost did it yesterday, and then I chose beyond it. So yeah, awesome. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Sharon.
I kind of have I'm in a situation right now where I have almost the opposite thing, where I'm still having this dental work done, and I want them to do something, and I've asked them to do it, and they did a little bit of it, but they seem to be, they think it's okay, and they think it's okay to leave it as it is, and I don't, and it's almost like, I know it has something to do with the past, because in the past I allowed this dentist to do whatever he wanted to do, and he totally messed things up, and I didn't speak up at the time, and for whatever reason, he did a number of things that were really terrible on those dentures, and I paid for them, and and this time around it's almost like, I don't want to go the opposite, but that's kind of how I'm feeling, that I'm not going to do that again. I am going to speak up and make sure that I get what I want, and yet there's all that, I mean, I know it's not perfect, and I know a lot of it's, I'm creating some of this. So can you kind of speak to that? I don't know how to.
You know what I would do, Sharon, is I would go kind of back through all of those experiences, and interesting point of view, all of them. So there's no charge on, what he has chosen in the past. and then, look at, okay, what is required? What can they hear? How do you say it? All of, like, I would piece it apart like that. And then how can you deliver it so that they can hear you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely been butting and bucking all the past stuff, and it still comes up. And yeah, it's a totally different dentist, so it's totally different people. However, I did have this dentist in the past as well, and he did something as well, which as which is also an interesting point of view, because, and it's also just buying somebody else's point of view, because I was told that if he had done something different, then I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in today. But that's also just somebody else's point of view. That may really not be true. So I've just bought that as well. So there's so many parts of pieces of this buying this crap, and it, so I've kind of been doing that. So
cool. Yeah. I would just keep doing it so that there's nothing stopping you from taking the action that will create the result that you would like.
Yeah, and I've also been actually asking their dentures, and I've been asking my dentures to communicate with me and to work with me so that they fit really well and they feel really well and they work really well and all of that too. So I've been communing with them as well. So I'm trying to just do all of the pieces, but it's still like I've been in the crazies. And the good thing about it is that I've noticed that I get into the victim mode. I notice that I'm in the victim mode and I get right out of it. So
cool. How does it get any better than that?
Exactly. So this is really good. So thank you very much.
You're welcome, honey. Miss Jennifer, you got a quick question? Maybe not. Okay. No, it was another Jennifer, but sometimes that can just happen too. So, okay. All right. Let's do the money energy poll, whatever you want to call it. So just closing your eyes if you can, and just becoming really present with your sweet body. Might even want to say hi, sweet body. And then expanding out into all of you as the infinite being you truly be. And then expand out even beyond that. So everywhere you go, there you be. Yeah. And from that space, just get a sense in front of you of what you'd like your finances to be like. Yeah, beyond the points of views, beyond the limitations, beyond the crazy, what would you like your finances to be like? What have you always known was possible with the finances that you've never chose yet? What would you like your finances to be like? Yeah, and intensify that energy and make that energy really big. Like make it bigger than a skyscraper. Like make it huge. All of the energies that you'd like your finances to be like. You might have miraculous in there. You might have magical in there. You might have never ending. You might have orgasmic energy. Like what would you like your finances to be like? You might have peace. You might have spaciousness, and not that you have to define it. I'm just giving some words in case you're not really sure, but you can also just go off the energy of what you'd like your finances to be like, and intensify that energy, and intensify it even more. Intensify them even more. And now pull universal energy into that yummy energy, through that yummy energy into your heart, out through your back, and cycle it around into that yummy energy, through that yummy energy, into your heart, out through your back, and around. And this time as you pull the universal energy in, pull that energy also into you, into your body and into your being. So there's no separation between you and what you desire your finances to be like. And anywhere you might have barriers to that, barriers down, barriers down, barriers down. All levels, layers, lifetimes, universes, barriers down, barriers down, barriers down. Everything you'd like and just expanding into it and allowing yourself to expand even more by adding that energy. And now pulling that universal energy through and allowing it to trickle out into godzillions of threads of energies. And allow them to be, just flow them into every person, place, thing, event, experience, energy, everything that I haven't even mentioned. Flow it to them that's going to contribute to you creating this. And then pull it through them potently and gently. And send the message, it's time for you to follow the energy to me now. I am ready to be money. I am ready to co-create this financial reality beyond what I've never even imagined possible in any lifetime. And pulling those threads of energy back into you and then allowing them to flow out. Once again, pull it through all of the people and places and things and events and experiences and energies and everything that will contribute to you creating this magic. And then pull it gently and potently through and into you and through. So you are magically pulling to you everything and everyone that will contribute to you creating this magical financial reality beyond what you've never imagined possible in any lifetime. And anything that doesn't allow that to destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, POD, POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And you might even notice that some of those threads of energy are going to other places where you've hid money or jewels or valuable things on the planet from other lifetimes that you can now pull to you. That can just show up as if by magic. You can have diamonds show up in your dresser drawer. You could have money show up in boxes under your bed. You could have all of this magical money show up, and just allowing yourself to pull it all to you now. Everywhere you've hid the money, everywhere you've kept it apart from you, allow it to come now. All of the lifetimes you were kings and queens, all the lifetimes you were the richest person, allow that money, all of that wealth to come to you now. And also allow these threads of energy to go out to all the creations that you can create now that will actualize you millions and billions of dollars, and pull all of those to you. Yeah, and everybody who would like to pay you for anything, allow the threads of energy to go through them. And anything I haven't even mentioned, allow the threads of energy to go through them and pull them to you so that you are constantly receiving and gifting. So you're pulling and you're flowing, and you're pulling and you're flowing. And some of the threads of energy are flowing and some are pulling. So there's a continuous gifting and receiving with everything and everyone. And then be willing to receive even more. So whatever you've decided is your max amount, whatever you've decided is your financial ceiling for this lifetime, allow yourself to go beyond that now. Allow all of those points of views, all of the crazy that put them in place, all of whatever it was, just allow it all to dissipate, be destroyed and uncreated, and allow yourself to outcreate it now so that you are consistently and constantly out-receiving yourself with each and every breath you take. That you are receiving money and wealth and luxury and opulence with every breath you take. That you are being money. You are being creativity. You are being joy. You are being orgasmic energy. You are being control. You are being everything as the infinite being you truly be. And you are receiving everything as the infinite being that you truly be. And allow this energy pull just to continue without your cognitive awareness. So throughout the next day and weeks and months and years, this continues, and you continuously pull to you all of whatever is required for you to create the financial reality that you know is possible beyond what you've never imagined before. And then whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Wow.
Yum. How does it get any better than that?
That was awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. And yum. Out receive. Yes, let's do it, Julie. Let's do it. Awesome. Have a great rest of your day, guys. And the other thing, and I'll send out an email, the call that would be in 2 weeks, it's not going to be the Wednesday. I'm going to change it to the Friday. We're going to be in Norway, and I'm not sure that we will be near Wi-Fi or any sort of, I'm not sure where we'll be. So we will turn it to the Friday, which I'll be in Ireland and be at an Airbnb and be able to be totally present. I know, Jennifer, how horrible for me, right? Like, geez, have to be stuck in Norway traveling around. So I will send the email, but that's, and I'll post in the group too. So awesome. Thanks, guys. Bye.